This is Scarlett Sanders, and today I'm going to talk about some lesser known rights of indie musicians. As we move into the digital revolution, it's becoming increasingly important that some international norms on exceptions and limitations are agreed across member states. The problem is that each member state has its own exceptions and limitations, which are territorial and often different to some other member states. This is even the case within the European Union. This makes such concepts as legal cross-border distance learning very complex. Because the interpretation of the fair use in the United States is so complex, disputes often end up being decided in court. Fair dealing in other common law countries tends to be more defined, which results in less litigation. Whether or not a use qualifies as fair use in the United States can be complicated and quite subjective. In deciding whether the fair use was valid, a court will look at factors such as the purpose and character of the use, the type of copyright protected material used, the amount and substantiality of the portion used, and any detrimental economic effect on the copyright owner. In the UK, several commercial companies found a loophole in the laws of fair dealing. They ripped existing audiovisual copyright protected material from bands and put them together on DVDs. They intersected each clip with interviews with music journalists who would give a critic of each clip. Although they released them commercially, these companies claimed that the DVDs were works of review and criticism and therefore qualified under the UK regulations on fair dealing, and that subsequently no permission were required. This resulted in record stores selling a range of such DVDs by famous artists. It will be necessary for the governments to work towards international norms across the whole field of copyright law if there is to be any certainty in our global internet-based future. In the digital era, there is some tension between moral rights and rights of remuneration. As new remuneration structures develop, this tension is bound to become more of an issue. In the end, it will be a decision for the author or performer as to whether they want control over their works and recordings or whether they would rather relinquish their moral rights, at least the right of integrity. I'm going to talk more about this subject in my next